Top 3 best rice noodles you should eat to flush toxins and strengthen your kidneys. Most people eat rice noodles the wrong way, and some types can actually make your body feel more tired, not cleaner. But a few specific rice noodles can help your body flush out toxins and support your kidneys in a real way. And almost nobody talks about them. Here's the crazy part. 2 bowls of rice noodles can look almost the same, taste almost the same, but one helps your kidneys do their job better, while the other just turns into sugar and stress inside your body. So, how do you tell the difference? Today, we're breaking down the top 3 best rice noodles you should eat if you want to help your body detox naturally and keep your kidneys strong. Not trends, not hype, just simple choices you can actually find and eat in real life. And number 3 on this list surprises a lot of people because it's often seen as normal food, but it works very differently once you understand how your body reacts to it. Let's get into it. Number 1. White rice vermicelli. White rice vermicelli may look simple, but when it comes to kidney health, it can be one of the smartest choices you make. Many people assume that whole grains or brown noodles are always the healthier option. However, for your kidneys, well, that belief can sometimes do more harm than good. Your kidneys have one primary responsibility: filtering waste, excess minerals, and extra fluid from your blood. The more overloaded they are, the harder they must work. And over time, that strain can add up. This is where white rice vermicelli truly stands out. It is naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, 2 minerals that can accumulate in the bloodstream and place extra stress on the kidneys when consumed in high amounts. Kidney nutrition guidelines often emphasize reducing mineral load to protect kidney function over the long term. Foods that are lower in these minerals allow the kidneys to filter more smoothly, with less pressure and less buildup. Another reason white rice vermicelli works so well is its simplicity. Because it is made from refined rice, it breaks down easily during digestion. This allows your body to convert it into energy without creating excessive waste that the kidneys must later remove. Think of your kidneys like a filtration system that performs best with a steady, manageable workload rather than constant overload. This noodle helps keep that workload light. There is also widespread confusion about detoxing. White rice vermicelli does not magically cleanse or detox your kidneys. Instead, it supports your body's natural detox process by not interfering with it. When the kidneys are not overwhelmed by excess minerals, sodium, or waste products, they can do their job more efficiently. In that sense, this noodle helps by staying out of the way. Preparation is just as important as the food itself. The best way to prepare white rice vermicelli is to keep it simple. Boil it in plain water until tender, then rinse it lightly. This step removes excess starch, which helps reduce sharp blood sugar spikes. Over time, high blood sugar is one of the biggest threats to kidney health, so this small habit can make a meaningful difference. What you pair with the noodles matters even more. Always choose low-sodium broth instead of salty soups. Excess sodium causes the body to retain water and increases blood pressure, both of which put direct strain on the kidneys. A homemade broth or a clearly labeled low-sodium option is a much safer choice. Protein selection also plays a critical role. Lean proteins such as skinless chicken, fish, shrimp, or tofu provide essential nutrients without producing excessive waste. Protein is necessary for health, but heavy or excessive protein intake can burden the kidneys. Balance is what protects them long-term. Vegetables should be chosen carefully as well. Lower potassium options like cabbage, carrots, zucchini, and bean sprouts add fiber and support digestion. A healthy digestive system helps prevent toxin reabsorption and promotes smoother elimination, which indirectly supports kidney function. One common mistake is loading the bowl with processed sauces. Soy sauce, seasoning packets, and instant soup bases are often packed with sodium and additives. For flavor, fresh herbs, garlic, ginger, or a squeeze of lemon are far better choices. They enhance taste without adding stress to your kidneys. Portion size still matters. Even kidney-friendly food should be eaten in moderation. A reasonable bowl of white rice vermicelli provides energy and comfort without pushing blood sugar levels or digestion too far. When viewed this way, white rice vermicelli is no longer just plain food. It becomes a supportive foundation that works with your body instead of against it. Simple, light, easy to digest, and flexible enough to combine with the right ingredients. This noodle earns its place at the top of a list. Not because it is trendy or fancy, but because it quietly helps your kidneys do their job day after day. Number 2. Rice noodle sheets. Most people believe all noodles are bad for kidney health. They are often seen as heavy, overly processed, and difficult for the body to handle over time. But not all noodles affect your kidneys in the same way. One specific type can actually help your kidneys work more smoothly instead of placing extra strain on them. Chances are you have eaten it many times without realizing its potential benefits. This noodle is the rice noodle sheet, commonly used in pho. Rice noodle sheets are made from only rice flour and water. There is nothing complex about the recipe, and nothing hidden in the process. That simplicity is exactly why they are gentler on the kidneys. Unlike many wheat-based noodles, rice noodle sheets typically contain little to no added phosphorus. This detail is more important than most people realize. Excess phosphorus does not always cause immediate symptoms, but over time it can quietly accumulate in the bloodstream and increase pressure on the kidneys. Many packaged noodles contain these additives, even when the ingredient list looks harmless. Traditional rice noodle sheets are much easier for the kidneys to manage in the long run. Digestion is another key factor that influences kidney workload. Rice noodle sheets are soft, smooth, and easy to break down. The digestive system does not need to work as hard, which results in fewer waste products being created. Less waste means less filtering work for the kidneys. Instead of feeling heavy or sluggish after a meal, the body processes the food more efficiently, allowing the kidneys to maintain balance rather than struggle with overload. The real advantage of rice noodle sheets comes from how they are usually served. Pho is eaten in a warm, liquid-rich broth, and hydration plays a critical role in kidney health. When the body has enough fluid, the kidneys can filter toxins more effectively and move waste out through urine instead of allowing it to build up. A properly prepared bowl of ficho naturally supports this process by combining nourishment and hydration in one meal. This is where many people make mistakes. A broth that is too salty can cancel out these benefits. Excess sodium raises blood pressure and forces the kidneys to work harder than necessary. The goal is a clear, lightly seasoned broth. When making PO at home, simmer bones or vegetables slowly, skim off excess fat, and season gently. When eating out, asking for less salt or adding hot water can significantly reduce sodium intake. Protein intake also needs balance. Thin slices of lean beef, chicken, or fish provide enough nourishment without creating unnecessary waste. Large portions of meat are not required. Too much protein produces extra byproducts that the kidneys must filter. Moderate portions support muscle and energy while protecting kidney function over time. Vegetables and herbs complete the bowl. Fresh herbs such as cilantro, basil, and green onions add flavor without sodium. Bean sprouts, onions, and small amounts of cabbage provide fiber and support digestion, while keeping mineral levels reasonable for most people. These small choices gradually reduce stress on the kidneys. Another important rule is to avoid heavy sauces. Hoisin sauce, extra fish sauce, and chili paste are high in sodium and additives. Lime juice, ginger, and fresh herbs add flavor without placing extra strain on the kidneys. Portion size matters as well. A medium bowl is usually enough. Oversized portions can spike blood sugar and slow digestion, which negatively affects kidney health over time. When rice noodle sheets are eaten in pho, the meal becomes more than comfort food. It delivers hydration, simple carbohydrates, easier digestion, and a lower mineral burden in one balanced bowl. When prepared mindfully, this dish supports the kidneys by keeping the body light, fluid, and efficient. That is why rice noodle sheets earn the number 2 spot. They do not just fill your stomach. They quietly help your body perform its natural cleanup process, meal after meal. If this video is helping you, take a second to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content like this. If you have any questions or concerns, drop them in the comments. I read them all. And I'm curious, where are you watching from and how old are you? Let me know below. Number 3. Rice flat noodles. Rice flat noodles, commonly found in noodle soups, are a surprisingly strong option if your goal is to support kidney function while keeping digestion light and efficient. At first glance, they may seem plain or unremarkable, but their simplicity is exactly what makes them valuable. Like other rice-based noodles, rice flat noodles are made primarily from rice, which places them in a safer category compared to heavily processed starches that often burden the kidneys over time. One of the biggest advantages of rice flat noodles is their naturally low potassium content and very low fat levels. This matters because excess potassium and heavy fats can slow the body's filtration system and increase kidney workload. When these nutrients accumulate faster than the kidneys can manage, they create unnecessary strain. Nutrition experts often emphasize that reducing excess mineral and fat intake helps protect kidney function long before problems become visible, and rice flat noodles align well with that approach. Digestion is another critical factor. Rice flat noodles are soft, smooth, and easy for the stomach to break down. When digestion runs efficiently, the body produces fewer waste byproducts. That means less material enters the bloodstream that later needs to be filtered by the kidneys. Digestive stress does not stay isolated in the gut. Over time, it can quietly increase kidney workload, making gentle foods like rice flat noodles especially useful for long-term balance. From an energy perspective, rice flat noodles provide clean, simple carbohydrates. They offer steady fuel without overwhelming the system when eaten in reasonable portions. Stable energy supports metabolic balance, which indirectly helps the kidneys by reducing blood sugar spikes and hormonal stress. This benefit often goes unnoticed, but it plays an important role in maintaining overall kidney efficiency. Preparation, however, makes all the difference. Rice flat noodles should be cooked gently in water until just soft. Overcooking them causes a mushy texture and increases their glycemic impact, which can disrupt blood sugar control. After cooking, they should be drained thoroughly and kept free from oil-heavy sauces. The goal is lightness, not richness. Rice flat noodle dishes are often served either dry or with broth. For kidney support, the broth-based version can be beneficial if it is prepared correctly. Hydration supports kidney filtration, but excess sodium can completely cancel that advantage. A clear, lightly seasoned broth made from bones or vegetables is the safest choice. It provides warmth and fluid without forcing the kidneys to compensate for high salt levels. Protein should always remain moderate. Lean pork, chicken, fish, or shrimp are ideal options. Large portions are unnecessary and counterproductive. Too much protein creates more waste products, increasing the burden on the kidneys. Kidney-friendly eating focuses on balance rather than extremes, allowing the body to stay strong without overload. Vegetables offer an opportunity to improve the meal further. Small amounts of leafy greens, lettuce, bean sprouts, carrots, or cucumbers add fiber and support digestion. Fiber helps redirect waste through the digestive tract instead of sending everything to the kidneys. This shared workload reduces long-term strain and improves overall efficiency. Flavor is important, but this is where many people go wrong. Heavy sauces, seasoning packets, and excessive fish sauce or soy sauce are usually high in sodium. These ingredients quietly undo many of the benefits. Instead, garlic, green onions, herbs, or a squeeze of lime add brightness and depth without stressing the kidneys. Portion size matters as well. A reasonable bowl provides comfort and energy without overwhelming digestion or blood sugar. Eating slowly enhances this effect by allowing the body to process food efficiently and recognize fullness sooner. Over time, this habit reduces unnecessary strain on the kidneys. Rice flat noodles may not sound exciting, but their strength lies in staying out of the way. They are easy to digest, low in minerals that stress the kidneys, and flexible enough to build a balanced meal around. When prepared thoughtfully, they support the body's natural detox process simply by allowing the kidneys to do their job without interference. That is why rice flat noodles earn the third spot on this list. Quiet, simple, and remarkably effective when used the right way. So, when you step back and look at all three noodles together, one thing becomes very clear. This isn't about chasing fancy health foods or cutting out everything you enjoy. It's about making small, smart choices that work with your body instead of against it. White rice vermicelli keeps things light and simple so your kidneys don't get overwhelmed. Rice noodle sheets support hydration and smooth filtration when the broth is clean and low in salt. Rice flat noodles and hutu give easy energy without adding extra stress from fat or heavy minerals. None of these foods are magic on their own. What really matters is how you eat them. Keeping sodium low, portions reasonable, protein balanced, and vegetables fresh allows your kidneys to do what they're already designed to do: filter waste, move toxins out, and keep your body in balance. A lot of people think kidney health means strict diets and boring meals, but as you've seen in this video, it can be as simple as choosing the right rice noodles and preparing them the right way. These small changes done consistently can make a real difference over time.